Hi everyone, I'm Benjamin Nowak with Do It Molds, and today we're going to talk about the basic components you need to get started pouring lead. And we're going to give you guys a couple different options when it comes to actually lead melting and lead pouring. You have your basic hot pot model, which is right here. This is a little bit more cost-effective, economical version, and if you're just getting started pouring lead, it's probably the most popular option out there. What you would essentially do is start to melt your lead in the pot itself, and you can either pour from the hot pot or use a ladle, which we have right here. You also could use your bottom pour style models, and these are super popular for more production style pouring. If you're gonna be pouring a lot more molds or more sinkers, this is a great option. Super simple to use. You put your lead in, you get it molten, and then you can pour it straight into your molds. Obviously, you're gonna need lead, and there's a couple different options out there. You can buy recycled lead, such as wheel weights, or go out to your local plumber or roofing companies, and they typically will sell you some lead. My preferred option is pure lead. It just melts the cleanest, it pours the best. And if you guys are looking for pure lead, you can buy it at doitmolds.com. As we start to talk about the molds, there's a ton of different options available, kind of depending on what you're looking for. There's sinker molds, there's obviously casting jig molds, which is a bass fisherman I use a lot. And there's just a ton of specialty molds out there as well for those of you guys that are looking for something a little bit specialty or a little bit kind of more refined for whatever you're doing. And then you're gonna need components. For every mold that you have, for the most part, with the exception of sinkers, there's typically gonna be some components involved. And this would be like your hooks, your wire forms, maybe other different styles of components. You're gonna need to buy those as well. And then finally, we can't forget about safety equipment. I think it goes a little bit overlooked, especially when you start to talk about components. But the biggest thing is eyewear and gloves. You want to protect your body. You want to protect yourself from that molten lead. It's very, very hot, and you don't want it to get on you, as well as long sleeves to protect your arms. And then when you're pouring lead, you're going to want to be in a really well ventilated area, whether that's pouring under a hood or pouring outside. That's just going to give you the safest option to be pouring lead into your molds.